channel. My name is Berry, and today we're going to be watching your revenge confessions. We have watched a lot of confessions videos. I have had your obscenities streamed into my brain. So now, let's see some more.
Hi. So recently, I asked y'all to give me some revenge confessions. Tell me stories of times when someone did you wrong and you got your lick back. Because what is the meaning of life truly but making all the people you don't like miserable?
Honestly, I'm so crazy that what would make me miserable is if somebody never replied to my messages, always ghosted me, hurt my feelings through not communicating with me. I don't know, maybe sometimes the best revenge is to do nothing at all.
Especially if they did you wrong. You can't let that slide. By now, you already know how the ride goes, so let's just get this started. I have no enemies. Love yourself and your enemies, or others around you.
Wow. I love everybody. What?
Boring! Girlfriend broke up with me a while ago. She drives without a license. Paid my friend to crash into her. You see, that's the type of revenge I'm...
Driving without a license is so wild. Especially if you live somewhere where there's a lot of accidents. How much trouble can you get in if somebody crashes into you, you have no license and have no insurance? Do you go to jail even though you were the one that got hit? I don't know. That is kind of a crazy, that's a crazy way to get revenge on somebody. Because now they're screwed. They're screwed.
Talking about, how dare she break up with you? Even though I only know you from this confession, off of it, you sound like a cool and reasonable person. Paying your friend to crash into your ex's car is just the most common sense response to a breakup. It happened a couple of months ago. I work at a McDonald's and I've met a fair share of rude people, but this one was the worst. She was the roommate of a mentally impaired coworker. One day, said coworker...
So does she have like roommate immunity? There have been so many people I worked with who were horrible, but because they knew the manager or was like related to my boss, there's nothing you can do.
Worker clocked in and told me that her roommate was talking behind her back and pretty much used her. I was furious. Turns out she was also talking smack behind my back. Always saying that her black coffee was somehow not black enough and that she refused whatever order I'd make to her. When that person came for her coffee and complained it was too cold, I redid it and had the nastiest spit that I could produce.
Ew, phlegm creamer, that is disgusting. I don't want my coffee with the side of sludge.
From the back of my throat. That's probably how it sounded. I stirred it and gave her the filth that she deserved. I told her to enjoy till the last drop.
That's like a villain line too. If I ordered something and somebody said, I hope you enjoy this, that bitch is going straight in the trash. That is a diabolical voice line.
5+ years at McDonald's turns you into a bitter man, I'm telling you. Never work at food services. You see, this is why I almost never complain about my food to the workers, especially in fast food, because you know those guys don't care. They're already having a bad day because they're working at Burger King, and then a customer walks in complaining about, why'd you put this on my food? I asked for no pickles. Then you tell them to remake your food after doing that whole scene. Then when you get your new food back, you start questioning, why does my new burger smell like a fart? I didn't.
To be fair, in defense of the pickle haters, you kind of do have to get it remade because pickles have like this nasty like pee that gets all over everything. And if they just take it off and hand it back to you, you can still taste the pickle pee.
Did not go to the poop deli today. Why does my burger smell like fart? It smelled like that because you're complaining about the pickles. Like, I be ordering from Popeyes all the time, but half the time they get my order wrong. But I know
Now I feel like I have to tell you a Popeye story. Sorry for like the lore drop during this video. But I was at Popeyes one time. I was driving in. I got to the drive-thru and the lady comes on and I go, yeah, can I get a combo with dark meat? Because I kind of like that. I don't know. I feel like it has more flavor. And she goes, we don't do that shit. What are you, stupid? I was so stun-locked. I just said, yes, ma'am. Can I get my order? And then I drove around and I still paid for it. And I took it like the girl that I was. I don't know why I let her disrespect me, and I still gave her my money.
Well, not to go back to complain about that, because I know if I do, I'm gonna get shot. I killed my friend's hamster because he scared me from a fake Herobrine incident he made himself.
Oh.
You killed your friend.
What? That has to be the most diabolical hamster story of all time. They all die in a horrible way. My hamster got stuck in the wall. Rest in peace, peanut butter.
Pet hamster. Because you got scared of a Herobrine ARG? Future serial killer in the making right here, guys. Now I have the most annoying neighbors, and they have a really annoying dog. And when I try to get them to stop their dog from barking all the time, they did literally nothing. Now, my old family house had a backyard that was completely screwed up. We got hit by a storm and never recovered, so there were gaping holes in the fences and everything. The fence between my house and my neighbor's house was eradicated. So when their dog came to be with my dog,
that dog looked like Coco, my dog.
I did literally nothing. Their dog was female and mine was male. So she got pregnant and the family had to deal with her babies.
You tactfully gave somebody else puppies? Oh my God, drive-by pregnancy? What the hell?
That's a win. You got your revenge and your dog became a baby daddy with no child support and no joint custody. He's basically a free man. Good for you. This girl and my friend were girlfriend and boyfriend, and I hate that she was a pick-me and overall weird. I hated her so much I heard a rumor that she was cheating with her cousin, and I made sure to make that rumor spread around.
Every single video we watch like this, there's somebody macking Alabama style on their cousin. How often does this happen?
He heard the rumor, but due to him being a good guy, he tried to make it work out. A month and 2 miscarriages later, they broke up.
Oh my God.
The rumor is actually false.
Oh! It was a lie? Oh no.
You are not a good person. So I was in this relationship for like 3 or 2 years. The relationship I had was the best in my eyes, but after a while, it got out of hand. After a while, I found out with the help of my brother that he was cheating on me with my cousin.
Again, my God!
I was pissed as hell and was crying for a while. A couple of days later, I had a crazy idea. It'd probably lead me in jail, but I was still a minor, so probably nothing too bad. The ex-boyfriend lived a 1-minute drive away, and it wasn't hard to remember where he lived. So I walked to his house in all black clothing that night so no one could notice me. I seen cars in the front yard, but I still went with my plan.
Jolly Ranchers on the window. Please, please, please.
I started where the back door was before grabbing the lighter and setting fire to the back door and the front. So the only way...
Arson? Did he not say I'm a minor so this won't be too bad, I'm not going to jail? But then does arson? Huh?
They could probably get out were the windows. After that, I ran back to my house like nothing happened. I just told my brother I walked down to the corner store when he asked where I went. Until this day, nobody knew it was me.
How?
Did you just
Was this before the invention of the Ring camera?
confess to doing arson? That is so badass. Give me a high five. So I had this stepbrother, God rest his soul, and he really got on my nerves. So I farted on his pillow and he got pink eye. But it's fine because he broke my Spider-Man Lego set. You killed him! I can hear your murderous intentions while you type this confession. I know you murdered him! Let me set the scene. In my high school, there's this guy who we'll call Terry. Terry is a weird guy. In the 6th grade, he dated his cousin. Then in the 9th grade, he dated...
This is not revenge confessions. This is cousin confessions. Get Mari on this shit.
dated a different cousin. Jesus, all of his kids gonna look like xenomorphs. And that's just like one of his sins. Everyone in my school repeatedly catches this guy watch gotcha videos on the school computers. And maybe worst of all, he's like 19 going after 9th graders. He even got freaky with 2 freshman boys on school ground. Oh my God, bro. Throw this man in prison. Throw it! So me and a group of my friends got tired of him, so we came up with a plan. We decided that we'd expose him to all the girls he talks to and basically ruin his social life. We did this at a football game, and by the end of it, some of the girls he talks to were crying. Now you may be saying this isn't enough, and you're right. So we have a plan to jump him on graduation. You're right, that's not enough. Call the police, and if they don't do anything, call me. I'll show up to the graduation to jump him with y'all. My ex ate a PB&J before giving me
Slurp gourd?
knowing I have a peanut allergy.
Can your pee-pee be allergic too?
So many hives. Maybe they weren't trying to get revenge on you for something. Maybe they were just trying to be kinky. But I know the itching down there probably felt like hell on earth. Also, to all the people that are watching this trying to get revenge on your partner that so happens to have a peanut allergy, the new method just dropped. Use it wisely. So my dad cheated on my mom with some skank bitch. We'll call her Ho. So Ho lived with my dad, and by force, the law, we had to go to his house on the weekends. So one weekend, my dad pissed me off. You know, nothing new. But this weekend, I was feeling rather devious. So I took his and Ho's toothbrushes and scrubbed the inside of the toilet bowl with their toothbrushes and put them back. Then
Okay, I'm not the type of person who believes in poo-poo particles. I know there's a lot of people that do, so I just kind of leave like my toothbrush around. But to just brush the bowl, that is disgusting.
and I put Nair in both of their shampoo and conditioner. Then I put toilet water, pee-pee, and spit in Ho's facial oil care and hoping she broke out all over her ugly horse face and got AIDS or something. I also dumped out her expensive perfume. I'm not sure why it was so expensive. It's
You know what he could also have done? Well, I mean, I guess the Nair is pretty diabolical. I was gonna say hair dye in the shampoo.
smelled like dirty balls, but whatever. In conclusion, revenge is sweet and we should do it more often. See, this is why you guys are the best. Cheaters do not deserve hair. That's why I endorse Nair. My grandma cut my whole family off because my mom didn't want to be around her baby daddy, so I beat her ass with a pumpkin. And I don't regret it at all. Imagine choosing your baby daddy over your own kids. She need to be hit in the head with 2 pumpkins.
Maybe a jack-o'-lantern too.
In elementary school, I had a bully that I hated named Chris. He would frame me for everything and would flat out start hitting me without getting in trouble and making fun of me.
I'm not trying to laugh, but the way this is written is like a 10-year-old got off Roblox to write this.
On top of that, the teachers liked him more than me, so they'd believe him more than me. So I had an idea. During the entire years I've been in my elementary school, I became friends with his other friends. So when they decided, the story's way too long.
He did tweet it from the sandbox.
Let me just skip to the last sentence.
Okay.
Chris got deported with his family.
What? How did that happen? Deported?
So basically, this one girl I had in my class for about 7 years made my school experience horrible. I swear to God, bro. This hoe wouldn't shut the fuck up, would talk with superior tone that makes me still want to smash her skull on a pole, and her personality was horrible. She would always talk behind everyone back and make people enemies. So I decided to take revenge. But basically, I went to vacation in Italy. There, in a gas...
Dang, bougie. Oh my God. We used to have like those talks when we would come back from like summer vacation. The teacher would always be like, okay, everybody in order. Say what you did for summer vacation. I sat there and I watched Bleach all of summer vacation, and everybody else is going skiing, going on cruises. That was literally so embarrassing every single time.
station. I wrote her number on a bathroom stall with a writing with something along the lines of, I'm a big slut with a lot of desire to call me if you feel like it. I don't think much of it at first, but apparently I heard that she changed her number for the crazy amount of horny calls she got. Never felt more proud in my life. When I was in high school, I got bullied for being queer, mostly trans. A year or two after I got out, one of my bullies ended up matching with me on Grindr. He said he didn't remember everything he did. Didn't even say sorry. I took his virginity away by...
He was bouncing on it, Dio?
I took his virginity away by him for a week and didn't talk to him again. I don't know who really won here, but it felt like revenge on my part. W? For the both of y'all? Once, my ex was cyber stalking me, loser, telling rumors about my sex life and pleading for me to get back with him. Again, loser. So I told his extremely homophobic parents that not only he was gay, but he also shamed the Bible. They gave me $15 for telling them, and then they sent them to a conversion camp.
Okay, but what was with the $15? Was there a bounty on him?
W, not only you got your revenge, you got 15 bucks. You ballin', bro. And you gotta share some with the rest of us. When I was 8 years old, I was at a sleepover with my friend, and at night she had ripped my favorite blanket, and I really, really loved that blanket. She also had a hamster.
Oh no. Guys, never get a hamster. They have like an AoE taunt for destruction and mayhem.
So in the middle of the night, I snuck some bleach into the hamster's water and poisoned it. It died, and she still doesn't know it was me. See, what's with you guys with hamsters? What do you guys have against hamsters? They don't do nothing but be chill and run on wheels.
True.
Yet they're getting punished for your friends doing the bad things to you. Why aren't you punishing them? Why are you punishing the hamster?
Look how cute he is. How come Hamtaro never had a very dark episode? They definitely need one.
You are a bad person. Hamsters do not deserve this cruelty. They already be dying in the most unpredictable, spontaneous combustion ways possible. You don't need to speed up that process. Hamster lives matter. And that's a fact. Lived in Myanmar when I was a kid. The village head's kid would always bully the other kids and take toys from us. One day, he and his friend stole my sister's Barbie and gave it to his little sister. So I followed him to the bathroom, which was basically a pit latrine, and pushed him inside the pit.
Ew! You gotta get at least 10 new diseases from that.
I don't know what happened after that. Lol. You killed him. Getting pushed in a pit of doo-doo and feces, you could never recover from that physically, mentally, and definitely hygienically, bro. He would be stinking for the rest of his life. You cannot wash that off. So basically, this one kid in my class liked a girl that I was already chopping up with. So this bum-ass, chubby-cheeked-ass, diabetic, Goomba-looking ass nigga come make up a lie saying I'ma leak her nudes and whatever. This causes us to have a fall-off. So a couple of months later, he gets a girlfriend that's low-key bad. Dang.
Do you guys, just from a guy's perspective, I've always wanted to know this. Do you know if your friend has a hot girlfriend? Obviously, you can't say anything, but like, can you tell if somebody has a hot girlfriend? I've always wondered about the semantics of that. Yes? I always wondered how that worked.
God, that this girl had a little whole face, and conveniently for me, she with one of my homies and sent him So after some convincing and bribing, I got the girl's news. My petty ass was waiting a whole 8 to 9 months for this Goomba-looking ass nigga and his girl to really fall in love before sending the girl her own nudes and saying that her mans is spreading these pics and only want her for her body.
This is a wild story. There's like 400 naked images being exchanged here.
In a nutshell, they broke up. Buddy was so heartbroken to the...
You girls don't with boyfriends? Well, first of all, I don't really have a lot of friends in real life. So I can't answer that for you. But I would think that maybe the problem would be that if you tell a girl that her boyfriend is hot, she would probably take it bad. But if you were a boy to tell a boy that his girlfriend was hot, he'd probably be like, yes! Yes, yes, yes!
Point where every time I saw him, I wanted to laugh like Light Yagami. 15 out of 10 revenge phase would def go through again because it's fun. Can we appreciate the fact that this guy waited 8 to 9 months to make sure his plan had full effectiveness? Now that's dedication right there.
That is.
There's this kid in my school who I do not like. One time he decided to mess with me and flame the living hell out of me in front of my friends and left me in pain and distraught. And that was the end of the confession. Like, where's the revenge? Damn.
There was no revenge. He just wanted the sad post. Maybe it was like sad boy hours, or maybe he thought that the confessions meant that he would give him an idea of what to do.
Nigga, you just cried? When I went to school in person, I'm doing homeschooling, I dated a girl. We will call her Shanty. Wait,
what?
You're homeschooling. And
Homeschool date a girl. His mom?
you dated a girl there? Who's the girl? Your sister? Then I found...
Oh, I forgot you can have a sister. I said, why is he dating his mom?
her dating my bully, and she acted like she didn't know, although I told her last year. Wait, you got bullies in homeschool? Who?
Maybe like his dad's a bully?
Who's your bully? Your dad? So I remembered that she had a twin sister. So I asked her sister out, and she caught us banging in the girls' bathroom. Well, you're talking about your own twin sister? What is this story, bro? My friend once felt cute and decided to eat my entire crumble cookie box. I couldn't let that slide. So this is what I do. He's a major Ben & Jerry's fan. So I added chocolate chips from my pet rabbit, then refroze.
Does rabbit doo-doo look like chocolate chips? So wait, Does that mean on Easter you eat the Easter bunny's butthole doo-doo drop-ins? Ew! Nasty!
The ice cream. The cardboard cup was locked clean, and he never spotted the difference. If I tell him, he'll probably shoot me. How big back is your friend to not tell the difference between chocolate chips and chocolate shits? Goes to show to never touch another person's crumble cookies. Those cookies be too expensive to be eaten by anyone else other than the person who bought it. Understand?
They are expensive. I think I saw, okay, I have this very weird obsession with going on Reddit. Boo, very boo. I go on Reddit and I look at niche groups. And one of the niche groups is crumble cookie. Those cookies are like 1,000 calories and like $8. Why would I want to waste 1,000 calories on a cookie?
Double crash out. Sold Bros signed Tom Brady 04 Pats football for $3 because he was putting glizzies in my mouth. You sold a signed Tom Brady football because you were eating good?
Some people just don't appreciate what they have in their mouths.
Okay, so for context, me and my uncle do not have a good relationship for a lot of reasons.
Lord.
So this one time I got really sick with him while he was staying at my house at the time. So when he wasn't looking, I licked the doorknobs to the room he was staying in, among
bioterrorism. Oh my God.
various other things. Turns out he went on vacation to Hawaii the week after I did that, and he got sick on the trip there. I feel like there was other ways to get him sick other than licking doorknobs.
That is nasty. From your standpoint, you had to lick the doorknob.
You know, you could have just coughed in his face. That probably would have worked. About 3 years ago, my ex-girlfriend broke up with me. She said the reason was because I was not pretty or something like that. But
What? That is evil. I would feel so bad about myself for the rest of my
I
life.
slowly found out that she slept with my stepfather.
Never mind, she deserved it.
Oh, wait. Hold on.
Yeah.
I need a minute. All right, let's go back. I swear to God, when I found that shit out, I was mad as hell. The day after, I went to her workplace and told everybody on what she did.
But what about the stepdad? He did it too. Nasty, 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 nasty.
Keep in mind, she only worked on Mondays and Fridays. I told her coworkers this on a Wednesday. As the news spread to the manager, she was fired and got left with no job and
What? Wait, how do you get fired for that? I mean, obviously she's not right for doing that, but I can't believe they fired her.
her parents rejected her behavior. And yes, it was that serious. She begged for me to live with her and support her ass, but I refused and never talked to her again. I may not be sure if this is revenge, but I see it as one. What job be firing people for sleeping with their boyfriend's
That's what I
stepfather?
said.
I want to know because the next time I apply to something, I want to add that to my application.
Won't sleep with your stepdad. It was true. I was the manager. Yeah, and then everybody started clapping, and you could hear it through the voice box outside.
So my homie asked to borrow $5, and I slid it to him because he's a homie. Next week, he asked for more and kept expecting me to spot.
No. And you're never gonna get paid back. But you don't want to look like a jerk and say no.
$1, please.
And turns out he was just stacking my money that he was taking from me. And
What?
he didn't even spend it for a month until he saved enough to buy a Ramo. Anyway, he bought it for
What's a Ramo? Did I say something bad? I don't even know what that is. What is that? Can somebody explain to me what item drop that is? I have no idea. I don't know. It's just like flowers or something? Oh, that's our word. I'm sorry. I didn't know.
for my crush that he knew I had, and they started going out, and he still wanted to act like he did nothing wrong. So fast forward 2 years later, and we're seniors in high school.
Oh,
He
get
did
him
not
back.
stay with that girl, by the way, so he probably thought it was over, and I let it slide.
Nah.
I've been plotting on him since it happened. He spent the weekend on my pad because we were chill like that, but for a week before, I've been in a Tupperware and saving it.
You can do that? I'm so unlucky. I can't do that.
So I continuously fed him food containing my
There's a cookbook, by the way. I don't know why I know this. There's a cookbook where you can have recipes with secret sauce. I don't remember the name of the book, but there is a secret sauce book.
Eggs on salad as dressing, in ice cream. Even when he was sleeping, I would drizzle it on his face and he would wake up thinking it was drool. Anyways, I drew a mustache on his face with Sharpie and that was my revenge. And he just spent a day trying to wash out the Sharpie.
He was making it rain. Oh my God. It probably started raining in his dream. He looked up like Kaneki and he was like, I feel so badass right now. But he had no idea that he was getting the baby batter showers.
But he doesn't know about the right now, so yeah. Love your videos, by the way. I think that's all I'm gonna read today. And those were y'all revenge confessions.
Sky, thank you for the 100 bits. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Is he gonna say baby? Sometimes when there's no message, he says baby. I don't know why. No, he won't.
What I learned today is
Thank you, Steven, for the 100 bits. Thank you, 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 thank you.
Of course, you know the book.
I can't remember the name of the book. I'm sure somebody in chat knows, but they're too embarrassed.
I should never be on any of you guys' bad sides. Cause y'all some crazy MFs, I'm not gonna lie. If I didn't read one of your confessions, I'm sorry. I either missed it or it was just too messed up to read. I got a lot of those. But I still love everyone that submitted one. And if you made it this far in the video, I love you too. That is all I have to say. In conclusion, mustard!
That's my line.
Stupid. Yeah, he kind of hit that. Thank you for watching the video. If you like the video, make sure you use code Berry at checkout for 10% off gamer subs. And come by the Twitch stream, twitch.tv/BerryCrepe. I stream most days of the week. I would really appreciate it. I hope you have a great evening. Thank you for watching. Bye.